Today we're going to be making a coffin kit from Halloween FX, so let's do this.
Alright, I think we need to start by cleaning this up.
Yeah, let's clean this dirty coffin.
Look at that, that's all the thickness that Aunt Ethel's going to get to use.
Okay, so we just received 3 boxes, and this is 1 out of the 3. So let's get right into this. Okay, so we have just opened the box, and look at what we have from Halloween FX. This is their card. Definitely take a look at their company, it's amazing. And then we have this cockroach that they threw in there. That's really cool. There he is. Paper. Okay, so there's definitely a bunch of stuff in here. I'm confused of what it is, so I guess we'll figure it out. But here's some more stuff, and here's the coffin ride kit instructions. So definitely a lot of instructions, but this will be super fun. So let's see what's in the box. Okay, so first of all, we have a power supply, so AC to DC. So AC/DC, definitely a good band. Okay, so we have 2 of these universal battery things. I'm not sure what they are. Let's actually look. Oh, okay, so they are speakers. This comes with powered speakers, or speakers that need power. But there you go. We have 2 of those. Okay, look at this. We have so much air hose. This must be like 1/4 of an inch air hose, or this is like 2/4, somewhere, I don't know. But that's pretty thick. That's really big. And then we have some more air hose. This stuff is a little bit thinner than the other stuff that I just showed you. There it is, and it comes with a little clipper to clip the air hose. And then we have all of the nuts, the bolts, the fittings, their nozzles and all that, and the pneumatics, which will control the coffin. Those go to the airbags. So there's that. And of course, you have to have the scent of, let's see what scents they have. Let's take a look at the scents. We love using scents at our haunted house. Let's take a look. So we have gasoline scent. That's definitely a cool one. We have seawater, and we also have garbage. So probably when you mix all those together, it's definitely going to turn into something very gross and disgusting. So that will definitely get the guest attention, such as you guys. And then we have a rag here, which will be probably putting the scent on inside of the coffin, so it'll stay longer. So there's all the scents. Okay, now we have this mystery white box. So let's look and see exactly what this thing is. Okay, so look at this again. We have another clipper. This is definitely for the bigger one, because that one is bigger, and it's gonna need a sharper and thicker blade. And we have about 8 of these. These are the pneumatics. We'll get into that when we start putting this stuff all together. But we have 8 of them, it looks like. Oh wait, no, okay. So we have another one right here. But it's pretty dope. Alright, now we have the Flex 2 prop controller from Fright Ideas, or Fright Props. That's where another company that we go through. But you have your aux cable for audio. So this will be for the controller. But this is the Flex 2 show controller. This thing has the DMX and program outlet, so you have like big board if you want it. But audio goes in right there. You have your SD card, and then you have 6 outputs, and then 2 of them are like dimmable. So that's pretty cool. So you have exactly 8 outputs to do whatever you want. That could be air cylinders, audio, lights, or all 3 of them together. You get your own amp, and that includes this Coffin kit. This is a Pile. It's a decent brand, but this is a pretty nice amp. So yeah, there you go. That was what was in box number 1. So let's get into box number 2. Alright guys, this is box 2 out of the 3. Okay, so let's take off this camera crap. Okay, so look at these airbags. We have 4 airbags. Let's show you one of them. Kind of explain on what an airbag is. Okay, so this is an airbag. So an airbag usually would be in a truck or a car, whatever it is, and it's a suspension basically. But for our case, it's going to be a Coffin kit ride. So it could be shaken up and down, but moves up and down with air. So when air is put into it, since it's going to be squished down, it's going to lift up. Once like a certain pound of weight is on here, it's going to be all the way squished. But right now, it is not squished because there's no weight on it. And then I'm not exactly sure what these are, but we will figure that out as we continue to build this. And we have 3 brackets for something. Still don't know what these are going to, but this will be exciting. So let's move on to box number 3, the last box. So let's go check that out. Okay, let's see what's in box number 3. Okay, so right away, I see something that's pretty unique. We have 1, 2, and 3 of these things that must hold water or scent or something. But check that out. We're gonna figure out what these do. So let's continue to build the Coffin kit, and I'm gonna display everything of what was in all 3 of the boxes, so then we have a knowledge of what we are gonna be working around with. So let's get right into it.
We're going to get this thing cleaned out in the bottom. There's a little bit of dust and dirt, and we need to get that cleaned out, because if we don't, the boards are not going to stick to it with the glue that we're using. So we're going to get that done right now.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to need to spray off all the dust that's on the outside, because we are not able to grab it with the vacuum. So I'm going to just get my little sprayer bottle here, spray this thing a little bit. Clean, and this handle is actually able to move now. It wasn't moving because of all the grime and rocks that we used to be in. So now we're going to move on to my dad. He's going to cut all the boards to fit inside it, so that it makes this thing stronger. So let's move over to the saw.
There we go.
Now that we have finished the coffin and putting the bottom floor in, we are gonna now be putting the fittings in for the valves, the airbags, the sprayers, more valves and stuff. So you're gonna need some Teflon tape. You're gonna need some pipe sealant, which is like just makes the air not leak as bad. And then you're also gonna need some gloves. And finally, you're gonna need some wrenches for your bolts. So let's do that. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my Flex Show controller number 2. Well, there's not 2, but it's called Flex Controller 2 from Fry Ideas or Fry Props. So it actually includes a little aux cable for your audio, and then it includes some controllers, a quick start guide. So this one, I didn't see any power for this one actually. It must have had not included in, which is kind of odd, but maybe we'll try to find that. Alright, so we have a couple things right here. Let me open this, and then I went to F1 shows, auto load, input 1, and then let's hear the audio.
So, boss wants us to get rid of his body, huh?
Yeah, but if you know what's good for you, you better quit asking so many questions.
We have the audio. So, let's go put it back into our Flex controller. So let's go do that.
2, 3.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna plug it in. Just kidding. 2. So we're just gonna hook these speakers up really quick. Okay, so we're gonna actually have to pull out our Flex 2 controller instructions because we need to hook up a push button for this thing. This is gonna probably be on the back side, but we're going to need an extra little wire. So we're gonna be looking at this one right here, just a press or push button. So your black is gonna go to negative, and then the red is gonna go to 1, and then we're gonna do a little transfer wire from here to here, from positive to C. So let me hook that up. But there you go, there you guys go. There's like a little thing you can see. We're looking at this one right here, unless you're doing a sensor. But yeah, there's the paper.
So we're gonna take these off. This is just too short to go through the wood. See that? Like, I would have to cut a huge hole to make that work. So what I'm gonna do is pull these off. I'm gonna add an extension, and so it's like that. See that? And then when we drill our hole, we're gonna have a nice, just one little straight hole that'll be the size of this pipe, and then our fittings can go underneath, and we'll have plenty of space. Instead of trying to cut out all the board and make it look real junky, this will be a real professional way to do this. But all we need to do is just put this piece in. Don't put the elbow in yet, because we want to get through the wood first. Then we flip it over, then we'll be able to attach this elbow. And let's see,
What was the elbow looking like?
that's the elbow. They will attach here, and then we'll attach these with all of their proper fittings. So we're going to work on that next. So we're going to take all these off, and we'll see you at the next shot. we're gonna mark where these holes are gonna go for this big rod right here. So we've already marked where this board's coming through. I want the hole to be somewhere in this area. So we're gonna just figure out where halfway is. It's 9.5 inches, so we're gonna do 4.5 from there, which is, let's see. So there's our halfway point, all right? I want to be a little bit a ways from this board so I can screw that piece on. So we'll probably put it, you know, like 2 inches away from that mark. So that's going to be our hole. We're going to screw that in. We're going to drill a hole in there first, and then we'll pull this rod out, and then we'll mark these with a little bit of paint or something to show us exactly where those fittings have to be as well. Okay, I'm gonna cut this board. This piece of wood is gonna go on the top of our airbags. I like to use, this is like a tread for a stair in a house. Of course they carpet it and stuff, but it's a glued piece of OSB, and so it's very tight. It's not gonna crack, so it can take a lot of abuse. So that's why we're using this piece of wood. But I don't need this whole big fat piece. I'm going to cut it where I need it.
Okay, so now I have just plugged in the air, and my dad's gonna hop in this thing, and we're running at 90 psi right now. So let's see how this thing goes. Woo! So I'm just gonna press the big red button.
So, boss wants us to get rid of this body, huh?
Yeah, but if you know what's good for you, you better quit asking so many questions. Hey, give me a cigarette. Okay, let's get this thing in the van. Jesus, it smells like crap in here. I thought I told you clean this thing after last jump.
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay, this is what it looks like underneath so far. There's all of our valves. These 3 small valves are for the misters right there. And then all those other big ones are for the airbags and for the feet ticklers. But we've just got all our wires all nice and tight, as you can see. Getting closer. So we've just hooked up these speakers in there, run the wires up underneath, red to positive, black to negative. They're pretty much color coded, it's pretty simple. And then we ran a bolt through the side, which we'll paint later. These two speakers up front will be for the head. We can straighten that out a little bit. Left the wire a little bit loose. We'll attack it down before we put the foam in the base here. Then we just ran all the wires. Looks like a mess right now, but all the wires are about 15 feet long. So when we get to our home base, we know exactly where they're going to end up. Some hinges on now.
Yeah, let's do that. So we have these doors, and see if those hinges work for them.
We're going to put 2 hinges on each door, but we'll probably hook the doors together so they open at the same time.
Yeah.
But we're going to start with these hinges now.
Okay guys, we have finished most of the coffin. We just have like a couple things to like fix, like all the wire. But I'm gonna hop in and you guys are gonna see my reaction of what's inside this coffin. So okay, here we go. I'm actually kinda terrified right now.
So, boss wants us to get rid of his body, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, but if you know what to look for,
Stop, dang.
questions. Hey, give me a cigarette.
Okay.
Okay, let's get this thing in the van. Jesus, it smells like crap in here. I thought I told you clean this thing after last jump.
Sorry, I forgot.
Well, push the garbage in and make room for this body.
Okay. Oh. Oh my god.
Okay, on the 3. 1, 2, 3.
Damn, this thing is heavy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god! Get it out! Oh, what is that? Oh, that stinks! Oh my gosh.
Hey, what's that moving around there? Shine your lights.
Oh my, there's rats! Oh my gosh. No! No, I don't like that.
Give me your gun.
Oh, nasty! Ow!
Are you trying to kill us?
Jeez. This thing is rocking.
Hold up here. Then head down that pier.
Okay. Oh, that was. Oh, I'm all wet.
It's good.
Oh, got like water sprayed on me. Jeez. Okay. Oh, that was crazy. Dang. Thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm just want to say thank you for watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But the next part 2 of this video will be out in July. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much. See you in the next video.
Can't wait to see you.
Yep.